Why does passion so often fade in long-term relationships, even for couples who still deeply love each other? This framework shows a stark contradiction. Love is driven by to have, minimizing distance for safety. Desire is driven by to want, requiring a gap to cross. The ingredients that make relationships secure, like caretaking, actually stifle desire, which demands mystery and selfishness. By trying to maximize comfort and blend into a single, perfectly synchronized unit, couples end up eliminating the exact space where their passion actually lives. Historically, marriage was an economic and social institution. It was designed to provide safety, social status, and a reliable partnership for raising children. Historically, an individual didn't rely on their spouse for everything. Their needs were distributed across a wide network. Today's modern model shows a massive shift. We demand one single person provide all our grounding security, while also being our best friend and passionate lover. We are asking our partners to give us what an entire village used to provide. The crisis of desire in modern marriage happens because the relationship is buckling under an amount of romantic expectation our ancestors never had to face. This graphic shows our profound need for security. We crave predictability and permanence to create a sense of home. But alongside that is an equally powerful psychological hunger for the opposite. We crave novelty, risk, and the thrill of the journey. This map of adult attachment actually traces back to early childhood development, specifically the archetype of the toddler sitting securely on a parent's lap. For a child to comfortably leave that lap and explore the world, they have to feel completely safe. When they do, they become the explorer, able to experience deep connection and confident separateness at the exact same time. Contrast that with an environment of heavy anxiety or overwhelming responsibility. Here, the child, or the adult partner, forgoes their freedom and stifles their own exploration just to ensure the connection stays secure. To sustain desire, we must balance secure connection with enough autonomy to leave the metaphorical lap, tap into our imagination, and actually experience pleasure. There is a basic mechanical rule to passion. You cannot want what you already have. For desire to exist, there has to be space. This diagram visualizes the problem. When couples blend into a single unit to maximize their comfort, they physically and psychologically eliminate the gap where erotic charge lives. But when a comfortable distance is maintained, it creates a bridge. This separation allows for the erotic élan, the active movement and longing toward the other person. Caretaking and intense responsibility are incredibly loving behaviors. But because they inherently clash with the mechanics of desire, couples have to intentionally build and maintain that gap if they want a bridge left to cross. Cultivating erotic intelligence requires active engineering. As this blueprint shows, the first step is setting a hard boundary, separating household logistics from the erotic space. Couples actively transition out of the responsible good citizen role. Understanding foreplay begins at the end of the previous connection. This chart highlights how distance reintroduces mystery. By taking a step back, you get to observe your partner in their radiance, confident, self-sustaining, and thriving in their own element. Sustaining mystery isn't about constantly introducing new physical techniques. It is simply the ability to look at a deeply familiar partner with new eyes, from a comfortable distance. The primary killer of long-term desire is mapped out right here, the persistent myth that passion simply strikes spontaneously while folding laundry. Instead, committed sex is premeditated sex. It requires willful focus, hinting, and the deliberate buildup of anticipation, leading to intentional presence. Couples wanting better intimacy are rarely talking about physical mechanics. They are trying to reconnect with a lost quality of vibrancy and aliveness. This continuum places eroticism as the ultimate antidote to feeling dead inside. It is the vibrant opposite of being tethered purely to the anxieties and vigilance of daily survival. A thriving relationship does not force you to choose between the safety of the anchor and the thrill of the spark. It is the deliberate, ongoing dance of giving the fire the air it needs, while still holding on to the home you've built.